Welcome to the review of Transformers Prime Beast Hunters, I guess. But this one is robot in disguise, Thundertron. As you can see, his color scheme is basically white and blue. This represents the mole from Leo Prime from the Beast Wars series. It's a similar mole. Right, here is his weapon. Just unpack this from his hand, and basically what it does is when you flip this part here out, it will form a sword, and the lights up, the LED is within the sword itself, as you can see. And it also forms a claw-like weapon when held in robot mode. This is basically a repaint of the Beast Wars Leo Prime mole. And for this weapon, just put him aside. You can see this weapon on this weapon itself. You can see that the translucent blue sword is pretty much detailed, just not painted very well. And here's the Thundertron in robot mode. And here's a close-up look at the front portion, and here is the back portion. His color scheme is basically the same as Ultra Magnus. I mean, when I was referring to his hands, basically the lower part of his hand here near the wrist. Okay, and here's his back, and he does have a he does have a tail which has details on it, which can bend it. And basically, for articulation wise, his hand does move in and out. It bends at the basically on the shoulders are on a ball joint, as you can see. Here you have kind of ratchet joints on his hands, his elbow. His head, you can actually move it, swivel it around. You can't actually turn it 360. But however, here is a close-up look at his face. It's a head sculpt. Okay, and for his leg, it does bend at the upper thigh area, and it's on a ball joint as well. And you also can swivel it on his ankle. Not the ankle. I mean, not ankle. I mean the upper part of the leg here. You can see it is on a ratchet joint as well. The leg does swivel a bit apart. And as for the feet area, it does bend at the ankle itself. And you have a feet, the heel spurs, which you can put it in and take it out. Okay, and his feet does rotate this way, and it's on a ball joint as well. And my first impression of this figure is quite the colors are quite striking. You have a better representation of him in beast mode. Okay, as for the pack portion, it's similarly the same as the Beast Wars Leo Prime version. Okay, and to transform him, what you need to do is fold the arms up, close the wrist in, lower this down, Fold the head up all the way. Lower the head. Okay, move this out, and then we push this in. And for the head part, what you need to do is raise this portion up, move it to the front, close this up, fold the hands this way, the same goes for the other part. Fold this in, the jaw of the beast mode doesn't, the jaw doesn't move. The correct transformation to put this in is to rotate this in this way, put it in this way, fold this down, fold this all the way back, fold this all the way back, move this up, move this up, swivel this around, move this up, position it this way, move this forward. You need to pack this pack here to the one of the packs here. What you need to do now is to move this out a bit, switch this out, move this down and under. Be careful, it's on the pack. Put this up, pull this back up, and slowly slide this and unpack this part here over here. Then you have his beast mode leg fully transformed. The same goes for the other one. Bring this out, pull this down and around. If you see a pack hole here, you'll pack in to this slot here. And move this back up, pull this in, turn this around, and you have his front claw fully transformed. And as for the legs, fold this out, fold this out. Bend it this way. Turn it around. For the legs, for the beast mode legs, cover this up. As for the legs, swivel this around, bend this, turn this around, and you have his beast mode legs fully transformed. Fold this back in, pack this into the pack hole here. The same goes for the other one. And now you have Thundertron in his beast mode. Here's the side view. You have the Maximo emblem here. His jaw cannot rotate. And this the under the you cannot see any robot cable at all. Basically his tail, you can raise it up now a bit, and here basically you have Thundertron fully transformed in his beast mode. Okay, this has been a review of Transformers Prime Thundertron. Okay, what you should do next is fold this part up, fold this way. This is the correct transformation, and the same goes for the other leg as well. And here you have the correct transformation for Thundertron.